Welcome back. Relatives, friends, dignitaries, and politicians gathered at the House of Assembly today to view the body of former Member of Parliament for Fort Charlotte, the late Earl Thompson Sr. In this report, LaDon Davis tells us that Thompson has left behind a rich legacy.
Governor General Her Excellency Dame Margaret Penling led off dignitaries paying their respects to former Member of Parliament and Vice Chairman of the Free National Movement, First Chairman of the National Insurance Board, and devoted Catholic Earl Thompson Sr., whose body lied in state Thursday morning. Thompson's youngest daughter, Jacinta Thompson, says her father's death dealt a huge blow to her family, but says the principles he instilled in her and her siblings will remain with them for the rest of their lives.
My father was a very hands-on father. Very humorous. He kept us laughing from morning till night. Daddy instilled some very, very strong principles. He was a stickler not for time, but he was a stickler for morals. He taught us the importance of church, education, and your country. And he fought for his country. He started politics in the early 70s. And he was very active until maybe 2015, both political parties.
Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Hubert Minnis says he forged a special relationship with Earl Thompson Sr. through his son Earl Thompson Jr. and described Thompson as a giant of a man who always put his family, love for God, and country first.
I'm very cognizant of the contributions that Senior had made both to the country and the political party. Of course, he would have been advising Junior especially, who would have been in close communication with me. But Earl Jr. is an active member of the party, and he was very active in us winning the election, and he's still very active in us moving the country forward. So I think he's a continuation of his father, who had made contributions when he was in Parliament and out of Parliament.
Former Fort Charlotte Member of Parliament Valentine Grimes succeeded Thompson in an election in the early 1970s and reflected on Thompson's tenure in politics.
The honor of following Mr. Thompson as the Member of Parliament in Fort Charlotte. He served from 1972 to 1977, and I was able to serve from 1977 to 1992. Although we ran against each other in 1977, we always maintained a very friendly relationship. He was from the people and lived for the people, and he always maintained that very good relationship with the people of Fort Charlotte.
Funeral services for Earl Thompson Sr. will take place at St. Francis Xavier Cathedral on West Street at 11 a.m. on Friday. LaDon Davis, ZNS Network News.